stupid. All right, so so yeah, do you want me to like have you go by Grind Hard, or do you have like a a nickname?
Yeah, just call me GrindHard.
Okay. All right, so let me see.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. So yeah, hard start anywhere. So yeah, what with you having your like personal issues going on, like how long would you say you were dealing with that?
wait, hold on. Do you want to do this with Cam or not?
Nah, no, we don't have to.
No. Oh, alright. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be like a boring video, you know, like
No, like this,
trying to make
um,
content.
this is fine. Don't worry.
All right.
But yeah,
Like I would like to upload it on my channel as well. Just
um, I mean, if you want Cam, like the only thing about it, from my sub is that I really don't have good lighting, so I don't recommend it. All right, now back to my question. Yeah, how long would you say you were dealing with your personal issues? I guess when it had like they've been like most apparent or whatever. Because yeah, like in your videos, it sounded like you were going through like a whole lot of like male loneliness. Which say would you say that's accurate?
yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, because like pretty consistently, like video to video, like it seems like you're just alone in like in your room. So that was my impression.
No, it's like I go outside, but my phone doesn't have a good camera, so I like use my webcam, and also my phone doesn't have a good mic, so I think it's better when I record in front of my computer than on my shitty phone.
Yeah, like I mean, my phone has that kind of like the same issue, but yeah, like so, like how would you say, like how long would you say you were dealing with like male loneliness?
Uh, well, maybe since high school.
Figured
Yeah.
as much. I was guessing myself high school, but okay. Like how was your like high school life and going into like college then?
No, I didn't go to college.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's start with your high school stuff first.
Wait, what? So sorry.
Yeah, like how was it for you in high school?
Um, it was sort of chill, but
Sure.
like it was a school full of guys because it's a car mechanic and IT guys
Okay.
oriented school, so not many women,
Hmm.
and I was like an introverted guy, didn't really, you know, make many friends. Just get, you know, getting by and stuff.
I see. I see. Um. So like for like classes, like how many like on average would you say there were like the average number of girls, like how many would you say you had per class?
Oh, in my class, uh, there were like in the first year there were like about two, but
Mm.
then you know they didn't get through the first year, so from that then on it was just guys in the class.
Really? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, from like what from like how you're describing, like it seemed like we're talking about low single D. Like this even I at least had like a dozen per class, but Alright, so like in that, so like during like that whole time in like high school, like no girl tried to like approach you.
There were no girls that would approach me. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, if there were, they would. I'm guessing. Actually, I'm not sure. I used to be very awkward back then, so.
Um. Can when you say you're like not sure, like what would be the closest example?
Um, like, yeah, I wasn't very physically attractive. I used to be very scrawny. Like, had the gamer hump back, you know,
Oh god.
just not attractive in general. Um, and also very awkward to talk to. So, you know, I think some were interested, like during my life, approached me back then, but I guess they backed off when they like started talking to me or something.
They backed off. So like that. It sounds like you don't have any like close examples to anyone or like any girl like approaching you.
Well, actually, yeah, there was a girl, like, I don't know, trying to talk to me, but I couldn't look her in the eyes or something. Yeah, I couldn't look anyone in the eyes. Like, I wasn't looking people in the eyes. I was looking down on the ground, usually.
Would you say you're not used to doing something like that?
Yeah, I wasn't used to looking people, in the eyes during a conversation or in general.
Can we have
Now
something?
now I worked on that, and I can look people in the eyes now while talking to them. So it was a thing, you grow up from.
Okay, like which is not like a bad thing. Like if you don't talk to people like on the regular, like it's something that comes up. Like it just happens, especially for us guys. But okay, what did you try? So like, what were you doing like after coming out of high school?
I was trying out all these different jobs.
Jobs.
All kinds of jobs. Like retail. I don't know, just, all kinds of jobs. So yeah. It taught me a lot about how to act in society.
Hmm.
And yeah, kind of got more used to talking to people.
All right.
So yeah, I felt like I needed that more than just going to college, which I probably did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That.
So like, do you have like a job now?
I recently quit my job.
Oh, what?
Like yeah, not that recent. Like at the beginning of the year, somewhere
What
there.
the? Okay, well, what happened with that?
Like, yeah, I just don't like working for pennies. Basically, I felt like
Pennies.
it was underpaid.
Mmm. Shit, man. Well, okay, well, what were you doing?
Just working in a warehouse.
Warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. Shit. Okay. Cause yeah, warehouse jobs, like I've had like a few jobs where it was like that, and yeah, pretty consistently it's underpaid stuff. If I'm being honest, like I don't expect no more than like fucking maybe 400 a week, maybe. I'm usually looking at more like 250 to 300. Like it's not enough.
I mean, yeah, they also just take in anybody, so I guess that's why.
So it doesn't help. So like even with that one, like so we all have to like look into was like like job apps, even like the share websites because like Indeed is not enough for these days. You gotta like pull from like a whole lot of job sources to like get what you would need. Not what just you would want. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of
rough nowadays.
And yeah, you would want to look for an employer that actually cares about their employees, which is kind of hard to like look for, if I'm being honest. But I'm just kind of, because like they'll easily like sift through applications and will be like, okay, like this person don't have like the right check boxes, we're not gonna pick them. So it happens like at least 95% of the time or some shit like that. Especially when they use like technology to like just have them do the work for them like that. Kind of means that they don't care about their people. Like with me, like I deal with like that shit like a whole lot of the time, and it's like now, so like with the current work that I'm working, I can tell like the head guy actually cares about his like workers, and like they give me like a good enough pay, like I work at a 5-star restaurant.
All right.
So you would
Sounds
want,
good.
you would want something like that. Um, Again, a little harder to like come by, but you have to like do some deep diving for like that stuff. Like before that, I was doing like a whole lot of like odd jobs, um, going from like household to like household. Like I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, just do what you can to have that like independency. Like that's what you need it. Like as a man. Um, so like job, house, car. Like, do you have all that? Okay, well, I know you don't have the job part now, but like how's like your living situation and like getting like a car looking like?
Yeah, I'm paying rent, and I don't own a car, really. Just I don't think I'd be able to, support it financially, like the fuel and repairing stuff that also costs extra money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you paying rent without a job though?
Oh, I mean, I managed to save up money when I have a job, and when it runs out, I just get the new one, I guess. And also, like, my parents support me
Oh.
financially
Oh. Okay. Well,
if needed to be.
I was kind of thinking that like that one I'm personally here like I hear about much these days, but okay. I see. Um. Yeah, just keep finding, just keep trying to find like the right job for you, especially one that like pays well. Um, so like, does your area have like a bus system to like use? Because that's how I started like with this current job for the first few months.
Yeah, that's what I've been using since going to school. So I'm used to, taking buses.
Okay. All right, but yeah, like, as far as like doing like side shit, like freaking gig apps, like I like to look into to add like on your own. Like I can give you some recommendations, but that's kind of it. You have to find out that stuff on your own. But anyways, so okay. When it comes to trying to like go up and talk to girls, like how's that looking like for you?
Oh, nowadays I don't really care that much. Like, yeah, I went through all sorts of approaches to this matter, like cold approach and whatnot, DMing. And nowadays, if she shows interest, then that's the first thing. If she's interested, she will let you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically it. Like, I don't believe in cold approaches or whatever. Like, you gotta have at least something in common, usually, or she's gotta be interested herself.
Yeah, usually like my personal interests get pretty like specific, so I'm trying to look for more of a female that's like open. So I actually have a chance to like be with her, because like if not, like I've been having like a weird like paradoxical effect to like where girls like with a similar interest of mine just don't want a relationship, or at least just don't want to be with me for like whatever reason, even if I have everything together. So it's a very very weird issue. But okay.
Okay, what do you mean by open, if I can ask?
Open as in they'll basically try anything, like as long as they see that you're trying to like do something. I mean, I say like there's a good chance, like if you can come across a girl like that, like even if you aren't trying to like do something, like all they need to know is that you're like have some sort of like plan. Because I've heard of how like girls even get with like bum ass dudes, and like she don't even expect anything, or then they like having fun with them. So, or like have him make her feel good, basically. So, heard about that. I mean, like that's more. That's kind of leaning more into like the side guy stuff, but I'm not gonna get too much into that. But I think like the just what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, like you said that we don't care about that sort of stuff nowadays, but like in the past, like when it comes to trying to like help your loneliness, as you try to like talk to girls, like how's that looking like for you?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I need to like get back in that mind state, sort of. Well, it was rough. Like, I couldn't understand what can I do better. Right? Anything I tried wasn't working.
Okay.
Like, it felt as if they were holding back, sort of like from me, for some reason. Not wanting to get to know more, closer, or those who did, there were a few. I always messed it up by some sort of being immature in an area, or messing up, just not knowing how to talk to them or treat them, and all these small things that give them the ick or something. So,
I see.
It was rough.
Really sounds like it. So like it sounds like too, like you never had a girlfriend, at least locally, right?
Wait, what? What did you say?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Repeat it.
so like, you never got a girlfriend locally, right? Like just from your area.
Oh, oh, I guess no, but yeah, my long distance girlfriend like visited me a few times.
You said resented.
Hmm?
You said she resented you.
No, no, she visited me a few
Oh,
times.
visit. Okay.
Like, yeah.
She visit. Interesting. Well, good, because yeah, like I'll be honest, like I've only had like no, like nothing but like online girlfriends too. Like I've been really trying to like work on getting local ones now nowadays, and I have my own progress with that. So I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah. So there people do need to realize that even if you get like a relationship, there's still gonna be like many ways that you can turn like a girl off. Guys really aren't like aware of it. Uh, most of it, and not being in your like control. So like that's why you would need to like know a girl for like at least a year. Like I recommend like a year before I try and like do something, because like anything can like happen. Like either a love relationship and no one's gonna like it. So you had to like have like complete absolute trust, in her when you do get her. Um, but yeah, like even nowadays, I heard how like girls like constantly test the guy and like see if he can keep his like masculine and like not let her take over and shit. So like guys need to realize that too. um. Rather if you're like ready for that stuff, like that's up to you. But but yeah, I can perceive that those girls wouldn't feel like you're like confident, because I've heard you say like you're like not experienced, which is okay, but it's more about like the confidence thing. Um, but yeah, like this is like a topic I deeply studied, and I see that as a very common trend for like among like more like Asian men. So I kind of like want to talk to like more of those guys more about it. Um, and like this also gets to your how your parents like brought you up. Like how are your parents like to you?
Oh yeah, this is very common in the Asian culture, how they raise their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to be obedient. If you don't listen, you're gonna get beaten,
Mm.
right? So yeah, your confidence it gets like beat up, so that it's not usually there very much.
Wow.
You just gotta obey, listen to authority, and yeah, it carries on with you as you grow up.
That's something. What are the few things that they said to you?
What they said to me.
Yeah, can you give me a few examples?
Oh yeah, yeah, they would tell me not like anybody, like not good as this guy or that guy, or
Hmm.
I'm not special, or like I'm not worthy, or you know, um, whenever I did something unordinary, they wouldn't like it. They would show their like how they don't like it. So it's just you just do what you're supposed to do, and just being special is not really desired
Hmm.
in the culture. So.
Wow. So everybody sounds like the one like more of a copy paste going, copy and paste like sort of trend going on where like they have this like ideal vision of you like in your mind, and if they and if they don't see that, they'll just keep talking down to you. Like that's what I'm getting right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn. So like, are you familiar with the patriarchy?
Wait, what's up?
Are you familiar with the term or like idea of patriarchy?
Yeah, it's when the male leads something, right? The man.
You're on the right track. Like basically, like this is like a topic I've been seeing recently too, just to get through it. Basically, we've had like more consistent generations where at least in the past told like, okay, this is what your grandfather did, and look how good he was for the family. This is what your father did. Look at how good he was in the family. This is what your older brother did. Look at what he's like doing. Now, like we need you to like achieve that. That's basically what they're talking about with patriarchy.
Okay.
Nowadays there's been like a whole lot of lack of that. So like a whole lot of guys, coming up, especially like the newer ones, they don't have like any sort of like guidance or like a through line to anything to like go on from like in life. So like that's kind of why we have like a whole lot of like male issues going on, like with the male loneliness. That even extends to like like the females, because like back then like you used to get like lectured by older women, but like nowadays it's like the complete opposite of that. So someone like look out for too. Okay, so just so I don't like talking about that stuff too much. It's like research stuff. Yeah, like so we kind of need to like dive into like what do you value in life, and like how do you think about doing stuff like doing anything. Well, like I mean, like I don't see you really think about that stuff now that you have like a long distance girlfriend. But like, if you can tell me like about like how like you perceive things, just like with even just like going out, like how is that looking for you?
Oh, you mean what do you mean, like life in general, or
Yeah.
like in the dating?
Sorry, that was really broad, but okay, like if someone were to like point out you getting like a girlfriend, or like starting to like talk to girls, like what would you say that you value the most?
Just like being genuine, I guess. Like,
Okay.
you should be yourself, and that should, so that should show the women that like that, that you might be someone who is right for them, right? So if you fake stuff, then you're gonna attract the girls that are into your fake persona, but you cannot keep your mask on like 24/7. So eventually they would see that you were fake, and yeah, like they might not like the real you, so they might cheat on you or something. So faking is never worth it, in my opinion, in terms of women. So just be yourself. I know it's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, I've heard about that line pretty often too. Like usually the reason why we can't be ourselves is because we can't I mean, like our personalities tend to like fluctuate from person to person, but if like being ourselves is like all we needed, we wouldn't be here.
Mm, I mean, yeah, I think I know what you were getting at. Um, yeah, it's just rough nowadays, right? The situation in the world, like how society isn't helping that, like supporting you to get a partner for life.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. Like it's rough, but it still stands, in my opinion, that it's the best way to be. Um,
So like,
like
so like also, would you say that you value your time like a whole lot?
my time.
Uh huh.
Yeah, of course. Like, why
Hmm.
wouldn't I value my time?
Okay, okay. Because like that'll come across as like some self-respect for yourself, which women often look for. Um, if they see that you lack like self-respect, they'll like really take advantage of you. So that's definitely like worth looking out for too. Because I've heard about guys getting like screwed over with just that. Like they like let them hit for like a good while. They're like, hey, like it's really good with you, but I need this like 8K a month though. Like, trust me, like don't go through that. Trust me, it's pretty bad.
I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like with you valuing your like time and like genuineness from like someone, you kind of need to like like communicate that. Which like I imagine that you do anyway with your current girlfriend. Well, like just make that like apparent though, always. Um,
I mean, yeah, you gotta be certain of your boundaries, right? You
right.
gotta have boundaries. So yeah, they like to shit test you a lot. So yeah, sometimes you gotta step up, or, and kind of like put them in place. And I think they do it on purpose. Like they just shit test you if you are about that, that you tell her you're about. Like the guy, because if you let her step on you, then why should she respect you, right? And
Right.
she wants a man she could respect, so she just shit tests you.
Yeah. I've been hearing that one like more often too. Like that comes from like girls that are not that attracted to you. So like when that happens, they basically make up rules and are more likely to like test you basically. So that's what that one is. Um, okay. So like with you and your is there anything else I want to say? Yeah, I'll get into it. So like with you and your current girlfriend, like how did you two meet and how long have you been like together?
Oh, we met on the internet, through social media, through a common like interest, let's say.
Was that through like YouTube or like Instagram or something?
No. Well, it was on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, like
Hmm.
we played the same video game,
Hmm.
and yeah, we started talking. Like, I mean, I followed her because she seemed interesting and commented a few times on some posts, and then she DM'd me and just went on from that.
Hmm.
And I don't know, it's been like, I don't know, 3 months or 4.
Very months. It's pretty short. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, would you say that's been stable?
No.
Yeah, Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was rough. It still is. I
Man.
don't know, man.
Man.
But,
Like, what's been going on? Like, what's the friction about?
oh well. Uh, yeah, like, as it's my first girlfriend, I don't know how to treat her or talk to her. So I sometimes I trigger her, but
Mm.
I don't know what I say. And she went through a lot also, so she's a like damaged woman. So that's I don't really recommend, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Girls, yeah, you would want a girl that is a lot more stable, like in herself, because like like I said, like I've been through this like before. I mean, like with me, I was with an online girl for like 7 years.
Damn, really?
Yeah, like it was fucking terrible. Like I knew she had mental issues, but like I had so much faith in myself that I could change her. Uh, fucking, which I did, but it was like marginal things that improved with her, like here and there. But it's like she still gave me like a whole lot of issues. But there are many times where I called her like a bitch and like a hoe like a lot. Like I'll be honest, like I really didn't like her. Because like she's also probably pretty like immature too. Like I really didn't like that. It really fucking annoyed me.
All right.
So like I mean like she knew what was up. Like she still like did like things for me, personally and like across seas, like gave me games and shit. But yeah, like what really didn't help was that she never had a job before. So like I had to like carry like with like everything. Like it was fucking terrible.
Oh, like she moved in with you, or
Nah, like
what's up?
kind of, sort of the other way around. Like again, I won't talk too much about it, but basically, I had to, so like I flew up to her like a dozen times, like and it was Florida, so like the place wasn't gonna be good. Yeah, so and then like her like parents were like really old too, so that all they didn't know, so they virtually couldn't work either. So again, I had to like carry.
Damn. Okay. And what happened?
Yeah, so basically, I was only with them for like a few months. I didn't mean to like be, have it be like that. Because because shit was like happening back at home, and I couldn't be with my parents. So again, like shit was happening. So eventually, I had to kind of like cut ties with them entirely when I saw like how incredibly unstable things got. And then like even her like sisters didn't help. Like they made everything worse too. So I was like, like fuck all this. I had to do everything by myself. Now it wasn't. It was far from an easy decision though. And like, and it was like a long road because like my parents were giving me issues too. Even with my dad a bit, he was giving me issues. So I just stayed being like on my own because I really wasn't willing to like deal with all that shit. And it just kept making my life worse. So again, so I'd like look into like a whole lot of shit so I can get back on my feet. And
Your parents were giving you shit, like because of the relationship, or
they actually liked my shit. They actually liked my relationship. Like they like wondered out and like, how do you do it? Like how do you make this guy happy? And it's like I told her like, what I need, and she, what was like fulfilling, at least physically. But I'm not gonna get into it. But anyways, but basically, again, like they have mental issues. let's say things got violent, and like I just couldn't like live, keep living with that. Shit got really personal. So yeah, it was like a long road, but I did get to the point where, nowadays we're like, I have a good ass job, and like at least pays really well, a car, and like my own place to like stay. Like I was able to like line all that up because I knew that was like most important. So all I need now is like someone to, like a girl to like enjoy all this shit with me because mental loneliness is like apparent to me too, but at least I have like avenues to like take to help with that.
Yeah.
But you gotta think too that okay, even though I have this like my most basic needs here, you kind of like had to think to yourself, okay, like I have places to like go to like eat, again, basic needs, a job, so like I got money, place to stay, and like I can get to like to and fro, like wherever I like want, when pretty much like wherever, whenever I want to. I was at that point. And if I want to, I can pay like a girl to do like favors for for me. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So when it comes to dealing with like girls, and like telling them all this shit, you have to tell them, what can you do for me?
Like the girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends where you're meeting these girls, right? Like, if you are going to nightclubs, then probably won't find a housewife there. If you go,
We should know that.
yeah. But if you go into like places where it cultivates good behavior, or usually the well-behaved people hang out, then
Okay.
I think it's all about the area you're in, or like fishing in, I guess. It plays a role. So
I see.
yeah,
I see.
just talk to them.
Okay, because like what I usually hear is that girls be like, I can give you a baby, like nah, I'm not asking for that. Like hold on, like people. So like they kind of had to be one like tag along. Otherwise, they can't like provide like anything else. So you kind of like had to be in like a mindset of like, okay, either you use them or like they use you, and nobody wants the and no guy wants the latter. As far as that always like turns out really fucking bad.
I mean, it sort of has to be mutual, no? Like,
It's like mutual, but it's like again, it's like really weird. Like girls really don't want to be mutual. Like they want to have like a really good like like a good portion to like eat off of it. Like if that makes any sense. So like they kind of had to realize that the guy really needs to like lead, because that's what they want anyway. Like I've seen someone like describe it as like women are like the chaos. So like they'll want someone that controls the chaos. And it's like I say
that.
Yeah, I say that's pretty fucking accurate.
But yeah, sometimes like as a man, you also need a place to return to. Like she also calms you down.
Mm-hmm.
When the time is to be, like, it's never constant. right? It's never the same. Like life is ups and downs, and yeah, like sometimes you're there for her, sometimes she's there for you. Like, we are not Superman. We cannot go hard 24/7. We also have our moments where we need someone to help us out so we can get back on our feet.
Right, right. So like, if they feel like so like if they feel like you can handle like anything, like that's basically what they want. Just the short end of it. Um, and like that goes into like like being like confident. So like if you ever like say like this way, like relationship doesn't work out. Like that's like going out. It sounds like you actually know where to actually start off with. Talking to like those girls, you have to like make it first and foremost that you're like confident, that that you don't look nervous or like sound nervous, because they pick up on that in like no time. So like if you just come up to them like nonchalantly, ask them like like how their life is, what would they need. Um, I personally say like the more you let them talk, the better. And then see if y'all can make it like a good deal for each other, because that's kind of like what it is. Like, kind of turns into like a partnership. Um, and like I've heard that like if you make it like a parent that you're trying to look for like a girl, like they can like like reciprocate, but you need like the signs. I think that's most important too. That's something that you can't just spring on anyone. So
I mean, yeah, if she likes you, she will let you know. Like, if she's not interested, well, she also will let you know. Like, if she doesn't, isn't all around it, all about you, then you should not be forcing stuff like that exhausts you, and she's gonna leave anyways. So yeah, like if she's interested, she won't make it hard.
right, right. And yeah, so I just touched on that too before we guys start closing. Um, yeah, like I'd say like the best opportunity for you was like in like high school. Like it sounded like you like didn't have like a good high school socially. Cause that's what us guys need is like a very good exposure to women or like girls and shit. And like what that tends like what people tend to like start up with actually is like school. It's like you bump into like a whole lot of people there, men and women. So so like there tends to like happen that girls do show attraction to you. Like I had this like one girl that in like senior year where she was like I was like doing like my own thing. Like what I usually do is like if I caught up in like a book, I tend to like just pull up thesaurus. Like I was looking through like a thesaurus like a whole lot, just to like pass time and like learn more shit. Now this like one girl, like she while I was doing that, like at the end of class, like she was like leaning up against me like back to back, and she was like looking at something. Like I can just tell that she really wanted me, right? Well, I just chose not to like like not to pursue her, and I knew it was gonna be pretty easy. I just didn't find her like attractive like that, so I know how to cut to her. Then like there was that. Then there's this like other girl that kind of like stretched like behind me while we were sitting, and she wrapped her like arms like around me and shit. Like I had this like big issue of not wanting to like deal with like the more sluttier looking girls. because she was pretty big chested. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So like, she kind of like had that perception to me. So yeah, that stuff you will want to like look for though. There are like a lot, like a lot less likely to be that physical with you, but if you find like the right spots, you can have that sort of thing happen. Yeah, basically what you would want to like, look for is like being like approach versus like approaching, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Then let me see. And then you talk about your parents too. Let me cover that real quick. So like a whole lot of guys actually have like a lot of issues, like like getting out there, like approaching girls, being successful. It was like their parents didn't like bring them up to like do that sort of thing. Like if you had like virtually little to like no like interactions with them, or like they made you do shit, or like they just told you like just do this and that like around the house, versus like actually interacting with like others, usually you're just gonna like mirror that.
Yeah, of course. Like they didn't want me to talk to girls, like
See?
or yeah, just stay focused on the important stuff, quote unquote important, like career and studying. But
Yeah.
in life you need more than that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what parents like tend to not and teach their kids to is that like when it comes to like being like a man and being like like potentially like a father, you need like a whole lot of shit in life, and just over and over again, like they're just like guys coming up and they're just lacking entirely.
Yeah, definitely. Especially nowadays, no one teaches the young men how to be a man, how to be a man of honor, how to treat other people, respect people,
Mm-hmm.
how to talk to women, how to take care of yourself, how to behave, how to just be a good man in general, right? That would be able to take care of his close ones. So
Yeah.
that's what we're lacking. And I think that's one of the most important things.
Yeah. So, because like I had to like be able to like fulfill like the like provider role, and that's not just like physically or like financially. You also need to like provide like emotionally, provide wisdom, like spirituality, but I'm not gonna get into it here. That's what you what one would like look for. Okay, so like let me see. We're like closing now. Yeah, like so like if you if this like relationship doesn't work out, don't be afraid to have your own like roster, or like start building like a roster. Because you have to kind of like test women, like themselves on like how much faith would they have like in you, and how long are they willing to like stay with you, like do stuff for you. So like start as like friends, but like that's what you would want, and see like where like everything goes from like there, basically. Like I'm not sure if that was like your game plan when it comes to like going out like that, but yeah. Also yeah, like be like the guy that you would want to be and what other people would like want to be too. Friggin', I've been living by this like big ass quote of freaking Shadow just being like, I determine my own destiny, and I'm like, yeah, that's me there. Well, definitely. But yeah, like I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, like before you start going out too, like I say like make your lane space like excitable because I don't think anyone would want to live in your sort of life room. So kind of think about that too. So yeah, let's try to get like the whole like job thing, the whole car thing, and land situation like straighten out, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
don't worry about me.
Okay, one last thing. So like I talk about all the time like in my videos, but I really don't recommend like having like a long distance like relationship, because I did have something going on with like me and this one girl. I think she was like 22 or something. I'm like way older than her, but I think she lived in, I want to say like New Jersey or something. She lived like several states over, and
Yeah.
and like I told her like, yeah, like I technically have, well at the time I just still did like odd jobs, but I could still like lived like live at like motels and shit. So I told her like, hey, like you can come down here, and she was like, yeah, like I'll think about it. So she always told me too that I was the guy that, so like, I was like the guy that she was looking for. She literally told me that. You think guess what happened? Ghosted. Like so like these girls really don't know what they want like that. But so it would take like a girl like a whole lot to even just come down like where you are, and see if you can actually give her like the living that she wants. And when it comes to like guys going down to like people's places or like a girl's place like live with her, you gotta think that you can't necessarily bring your car. Most times you can't bring your job over, or like how your living space was over. So like that just makes everything fucking harder. So like that's worth thinking about, like as well. Like yeah, freaking ton of like relationships just don't work out. Likely long distance shit. Like even with my last girlfriend, I just had a feeling that she just wouldn't like go on a plane, because she had like a plane issue, but like also like go on the bus with me to even go down to like where where my home was. So that really made me cut ties with her. So again, it just takes like it takes on like a whole lot of like will and like faith to actually fly out to like an upper state. Like that's just putting anyone in like a good position. So try to think about that, okay?
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I'm not a fan of long distance relationships myself, but it just is what it is at this point. But like preferably I wouldn't advise long distance relationships.
Okay.
I don't think they work. Like you need that physical touch. You need to spend time together physically. So yeah, preferably not long distance. But in this case, it is what it is, and we'll see how it pans out.
Okay, well, I'll just let you go a lot about that however you want to, but alright, Grind, like this was pretty amicable. Like we made some progress here, I'd say. But yeah, just keep at it. Keep learning about all this shit, and you'll really get somewhere. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right, man. Take care.
Yeah. All right. It was a pleasure, and I guess see you around.